Hey, my magical friends, and welcome to another Witchful Ways podcast episode. I am Annika, offering you insight, guidance, tools, and talisman to allow you to live a magical life every single day. Okay, so today let's talk about mindfulness and the myth that a lot of us carry about it. So we all know mindfulness, right? Living in the moment, making sure that we're taking the time to be grateful for where we're at and what we have. But there's also times where people have come up to me and they're like, I don't have time to be mindful. I can't meditate for 30 minutes every day. I can't take a yoga class. I can't do, my life is crazy. So I feel like that is a mindful or a mindfulness myth. And the myth is that we have to take so much time out of our day to be mindful. So first off, let me step back and say, at a certain point, if you are practicing every day of being mindful, at a certain point, you will be living mindfully and you no longer have to take the time to be mindful. Hopefully that makes sense. But while we're working up to that point, right, where it just kind of becomes a part of our everyday life, there are things that we need to do to make sure that we stay in that, or we may be in certain situations that are very stressful and take us out of our comfort zones where we go, okay, I need to pull my personal power back in. I need to be mindful in this moment so I don't overreact or whatever it might be. So there are plenty of things that you can do to be mindful in just a few minutes. And I'm going to go over 8 of those with you today. The first one is going to be a panic button. It's like a 3-minute emergency reset. So when you're very overwhelmed or when overwhelm strikes, press your mental panic button. So what you're going to do is find a seat or stand still wherever you're at. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, watching your stomach expand. So it's a deep breath. Hold for a count of 2, and then exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. And if you feel comfortable, you're in your own space, making a slight whooshing sound with it, right? Like actually pushing that sound out or that air out. Repeat that 5 times, imagining each exhale releasing that built up pressure. And on the final exhale, you mentally say reset, right? So you're hitting that panic button and it can bring you back into the moment and back into your logical and responsive self rather than a reactive self. The next one is the mind shower. 5 minutes, mental cleanse. Most of us shower at least, maybe once a day, right? I mean, I do, but some don't. Every other day, at least a couple times a week, hopefully. Mind shower, but you don't even need to be in a shower. You can clean your thoughts without even getting wet. Find a quiet spot, preferably with natural light. Close your eyes and imagine that you're standing under a waterfall of bright white light. As the water, that white light, flows over you, visualize it washing away your stress. Start from your head and work down towards your toes. And name each worry as it's washed away. So finish by visualizing yourself completely refreshed. Take 3 energizing deep breaths before opening your eyes. So you can do that outside the shower. I do this every time I'm in the shower. I do a mental cleanse as well. So for me, that's daily. All right, the next one, traffic light technique, 2-minute stress manager. Control your emotional intersections. So when you're feeling reactive, visualize a traffic light turning red. Stop, right? Red means stop. Take 3 deep breaths while the light is red. As you imagine the light turning yellow, ask, what's really happening here? And when the light turns green in your mind, choose your response deliberately. Move forward with intention rather than reaction. So you guys know I'm big about reaction versus response, right? Reaction is instinctual. It's guttural. It's you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back right away kind of thing. When you take that pause to actually logically think things through, come back to that logical state, then you get into a reaction or I'm sorry, you get into a response status, meaning that you actually have logical thought behind what you're doing. Reaction, guttural. Response, I thought about it and now I'm deliberate about what I'm saying or doing. Number 4, the 10-10-10 method. This one only takes 4 minutes. Reset your timeline when decisions feel overwhelming. 1, close your eyes and consider your current stressor. Breathe deeply and ask, will this matter in 10 minutes? Breathe again and ask, will this matter in 10 months? Final breath and ask, will this matter in 10 years? Open your eyes with renewed perspective on what truly deserves your energy. I always say, never let one bad, or 5 bad minutes ruin the rest of your entire day. Like, you have the ability to bring it back into perspective. 5, pocket vacation. This one takes 3 minutes. Your mind deserves a break, even when your body can't escape. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, recall in vivid detail your most peaceful place, either real or imagined, whatever it is. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, feel? Spend 2 minutes fully immersed in this location. Before, quote unquote, returning, identify one sensation to take back to reality with you. Carry that feeling as an anchor throughout the rest of your day. This means no PTO is needed, right? To be able to take a mind vacation anytime. It allows you just to kind of get out of a, again, reactive kind of state, right? Overwhelmed, overthinking. You can just be like, okay, I'm going to my happy place for 2 minutes. I have a smartwatch. I set a 2 to 3 minute timer so that it buzzes me on my wrist when it's time to come back to reality, right? But you bring one of those feelings back with you, or one of those sensations back with you. Number 6, the gratitude sandwich, 2 minutes. Transform your negative thoughts between 2 layers of gratitude. Start by naming one thing you're genuinely grateful for, thankful for today. Allow yourself to acknowledge the difficult thought or feeling. Close by identifying another positive element in your life. Take a deep breath as you hold all 3 perspectives simultaneously. Exhale, knowing complexity is part of being a human. So if you take that negativity as the feeling or as the filling in that sandwich, it's not the whole meal, right? We have to have the good with the bad. We couldn't recognize one without the other. Number 7, screen to green reset, 90 seconds. Everybody's got 90 seconds. Perfect transition from device to present. After screen time, place your device face down. Focus on something green or living nearby, a plant, a tree outside, something like that. Take 5 deep breaths while maintaining visual focus. With each exhale, feel the digital tension releasing or your connection to it. If you feel like there's a connection, those breaking, right? And on the final breath, set an intention for your next activity. Okay, and then number 8 is the 4-7-8 sleep method, 2-minute bedtime ritual. Program your body for deep sleep. Lie in your bed with one hand on your chest and one on your stomach. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale completely through your mouth for 8 seconds, making that, again, whooshing sound if you feel comfortable doing that. Repeat that 4 times and allow your mind to drift without forcing sleep. So this gives you a countdown almost to dreamland, right? Being able to systematically go through the body to be able to release tension is an amazing thing. When I started doing it myself, I actually had a teacher in the 10th or 11th grade that had a meditation exercise that he brought into a psychology class, which actually really got into that tensing of muscles and relaxing of muscles to be able to allow that tranquility to come in. So that can be something that you can check out as well if you're looking at diving further into those kind of things. And of course, I have the whole meditation inside of the classes over at witchfulways.com as well. And lastly, be sure to head over to the website at witchfulways.com so that you can grab all of your freebies off of the website there, as well as join my private Facebook group if you're on the Book of Faces. And you can check out all of the handmade tools and talisman that I have available in my shop as well. Have a wonderfully magical rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for another episode, and we will see you next week.